I want to ask you, you're a social activist and founder president of Sampurna, which is an NGO. You know what? A lot of women today are wondering that a woman like Swati Maliwal, who headed up rather the DCW today, she's been assaulted. You know, this is not good for women. It's not good for society. It's not good for installing confidence amongst women that they are safe and secure in a society like ours.
Yeah, very true. Uh, I am a social activist. I am running FCC Family Counseling Center and CIC Crisis
Oh, okay.
Intervention Center. And every day women are coming to me. But when they come after the crime, they are less educated, they are less empowered, or they are really fearful. They have many taboos, they have the society pressure, they have so many things in their minds.
Right.
So it is accepted. But the way Swati Maliwal, who is the champion of women's rights, who was the head of DCW, Delhi Commission for Women, and she has been seen in all the unconventional places and making all the unconventional, statements. And she has been beaten up, assaulted at the CM's office, and it was done in a way that she was not able to write the FIR there and then. So it raises so many questions. And as a social worker, I would like to say it really dampens the movement we are heading, all the social workers, all the social
Right. I
scientists,
mean,
all the women.
yeah,
Yes,
Shobhaji.
we
Yeah,
are
you've,
talking of in the 21st century of the women empowerment, and what
yes.
is happening to this champion, the woman. And she has to remain silent for 2 days. Only when
No,
police
no, that's
reached
what you've
their
given me.
house.
Shobhaji, you've given me a very good talking point, and that's the second question I'm asking. Decoding Swati's silence for the first 48 hours. You just heard Dr. Shobha Vijender say that it took her 2 days. That's what we are asking. We are trying to decode Swati's silence for the first 48 hours, and I hope we shall do it sensitively. It's about a woman. It's not easy. Like Brijesh, my colleague in the studio, said to me in the morning that how do you expect anybody to speak up just like that? Brijesh?
Well, I think, what has happened is that, for Swati Maliwal, it's a double whammy. The reason I'm saying this is that because, first, she had to undergo this kind of brutal assault allegedly by Bibhav Kumar. And also the fact that, that initially she thought, and that, I mean, she went to the SHO. It's not like that she didn't. She narrated her ordeal to the SHO. The SHO cannot act only on the oral submission. He requires to get it in writing. So it's not like that she kept silent for 2 days. She had gone out, narrated her ordeal, but didn't give a written complaint because, she was traumatized on two fronts. A, about the kind of physical assault which was subjected to her. B, that this was her own party. She has been one of the,
Right.
if not the founding member, then she has been a member for a very long time. She has worked closely with Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia and all. And she also drew inspiration, or rather say some sort of comfort from the press conference which was done by Sanjay Singh, where he spoke about the unspeakable crime which was committed against her, who also spoke about the fact that yes, it is Bibhav Kumar who has done it, who also said that Arvind Kejriwal is seized of the matter. So I think she waited for some time to see that if some sort of strong action is taken against Bibhav Kumar, there is no need for her to go out and publicly do this because she is also a politician and she understands that right now it will be not politically correct for her to go and kind of torpedo the Aam Aadmi Party boat. But when yesterday she saw that Bibhav Kumar is accompanying Arvind Kejriwal there,
Right.
the tone and tenor sees a distinct shift, then I think she realized that she has been taken in for a royal ride and she called the police, gave her statement. Today she went to the court, recorded her statement under section 164, so she cannot even back out of the statement which she has made, and that is the reason I think these are the reasons why for the first 48 hours we saw her a very reluctant Swati Maliwal, then to a Swati Maliwal right now where she's committed to see to it that justice is meted out to her.
Mr. Kakkar, I think you're the right person, who will look at, because the police and the other authorities only look at facts. They look at the chronology of events. They look at what was done, which was right, and what was done, which was omitted. Your comments on this, why do you think it took her 48 hours, considering she has past experience, Sarji, that she was heading the DCW. She knows how the machinery works, Mr. Kakkar.
See, all that what she's saying, she knew, she was very much aware. But it was the political sort of, I would say it was because of the political party that she was in. She was trying to weigh her the pros and cons of her action now after the assault. But when she found that she was not getting proper support from the proper quarters, she had no choice but to make a complaint. Now, having made the complaint under 164, she cannot go back. I don't know why. I think very soon the police should take action against the major perpetrator, that is Kumar, and arrest him. Sorry, and put him under arrest, because after all the sections that are there, 308, 354B, 506, 509, 341, etc., etc., they must take that person into custody and thereafter start investigating and see how many others are involved. But other things that, if people are trying to throw all the thing that because the chief minister was present there, whether it was at the behest of the chief minister, that only Kumar can tell her, that he went inside and started assaulting. Now, one thing I wanted to say that
Yes,
I thought, we are taught that look, you send a criminal, innocent criminal inside the jail, and he comes out as a hardened criminal sometime. I wonder if that rule is applied here, because a man like Kejriwal, who otherwise looked quite okay before he went to jail, comes out and directs his own people to assault a women of his own party, by a women of her own party, a woman for whose cause he has been championing all these
All
days,
right.
all these days. So I don't think the custody has made him hard.
Dr. Nanda, have you been able to see the FIR, sir?
Yes, I have
Your
seen
first
the content
comments,
of
your
the,
first, it's a very descriptive FIR. I mean, for a lay person like me, where she's talking about all the possible, different kinds of kicks and slapping and pulling and tugging at her clothes is concerned, but your first comment on the FIR, and I want to ask you, Dr. Nanda, that, it happens at the CM's residence. The CM is perhaps in the next room or wherever else. Who else can be culpable in this? If you see an assault being made on a woman, are they also culpable or not?
all the offences which have been narrated in the FIR. I had the occasion to see the FIR.
Hanji.
You are right that it is quite a detailed one here. She's narrated each and every bit of it,
Yes.
how she entered, where she went, where she sat, who all came in, who all slapped her, the manner in which she was kicked, assaulted, slapped, pushed, and on what parts of the body she was assaulted at. I mean, and the biological clock which was going on with her. I mean, all that is really disturbing. All the charges which have been leveled in the FIR are all not where the police should take an action. And I am really surprised as to why police has not yet arrested the gentleman called the PA of the chief minister. And how the surprising question which is arising here is, how can Arvind Kejriwal claim that he is not aware of it? He is not living in such a big palace that he is not aware as to what is happening in the next door. I mean, 354B has been invoked, where assault on a woman is there with the intention to outrage the modesty, and she has been kicked. She was screaming. All this is happening. He is not an ordinary man. He is CM of the Delhi, who is out.
Who knows, Doctor, sir, you're a lawyer and legally is better, but it could also be that it had thick walls, I was busy elsewhere, but the thing is, it's a big shame that this happens at the CM's residence, the official residence of the Chief Minister of Delhi.